'Cause your love is all I need. 'Cause your love is all I need. 'Cause your love is all I need. 'Cause your love is all I need.
Okay. 2 plus 6 is 8. I win.
Okay. I ran a test. Did it switch to some meditation music? Yeah, I know you guys can hear here. Okay. It's working on the recording. Are you guys messing with me? Are you guys seriously messing with me right now? It's freaking working. So there's something wrong with... No, I know the sound works in here, but I just recorded a test on the PC in the kitchen. And now I'm listening back to it, and it's working. So there's an output problem somewhere going on in the kitchen settings. Sir. Go here, put some music back on for you guys. I just restarted the computer, even though the test showed that there was sound, and I could see the sound, so it's got to be something going on in there. Moon Rover, thank you for the 26 months. Jonathan, thank you for the tier 1. Zuma, thank you for the 2 months. Nabnik, thank you for the gifted. Alright, so I'm going back in the kitchen. Turning that PC back on, and you'll see this room for a second. And hopefully it works. Oh, WebSocket disconnected, eh? Okay, it worked. Alright, be right back. Talking to myself. Okay, I'm enabling some other settings on this PC to see if something got turned off. This is so freaking weird, you guys. Output. Cancel. Alright. So, I'm gonna turn this up a little. And then... Okay, going back in the kitchen. We need kitchen audio. The next stream will be in Braille. Potate, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. Alright, be right back. Okay, so what I've done is I've put on music in there. And I think I figured it out. Tell me if you can hear the music. It's going to sound crappy because it's playing through my phone. It's working, right? We did it. We did it, kids. I've been at this far too long, and my brain is ready to explode. It is. It truly is. All right, we're going back in the kitchen. I'm going to punch things. Nitro's in. Thank you for the 8 months, man. All right, let's go back in the kitchen. I don't want to know what's on your mind. I don't care. I don't care. Okay! We're here. We're here, finally. Yeah, I still have a lingering cough. It's annoying. I just need the alerts up and we're good. History, history, history. Boom. Okay, that's good. We're recording. Start virtual camera. Start this camera. Boom. Start this camera. Boom. Start recording so don't forget later. Test, test.
Okay.
Okay, so I just got,
Hi Sasha, tonight marks my sub anniversary. Thank you for everything you do on Twitch and YouTube. I hope you have a great stream and happy 4th of July weekend to you. Scray heart, scray hype.
Boop, boop, boop. Test, 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 test. No other sources. Okay. Good there. Boom. Cooksta, thank you for the 28 months, man. You guys, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week. Stream days have been super short because I've been dealing with all this crap, and it's been I don't even want to talk about it because I'm just trying to let it go, man. Let it go. It happens. This shit happens. So I just want to let it go. But it just sucks because I have so much I want to do, and I want to be on stream, and I want to be playing Diablo. And I can't because I'm dealing with this. So, first thing I'm going to do is make a coffee because I need it, and it's Friday, so I deserve a second coffee. So I've been at this again. I'll yell loudly so you guys can actually hear me. I'm not sure how well the microphone picks up, but I'll give you guys story time while I do this. I spent more time yet again today. I finished all the troubleshooting last night, or so I thought. So last night after the stream, I figured out what was going on. Some firewalls got disabled. Which is weird because they were enabled all day yesterday. So at some point I must have toggled something off by mistake, or more likely than that is that when I went to add and remove programs, those firewalls turned off settings that I needed turned on. So I got that figured out last night, and then today I had to go through setting up stuff. Pause. So today I went through having to reset my stuff up once again, now that it was all working the way it was supposed to be all day yesterday. So got everything working, but then my camera started freezing up, and I said, what's going on, man? So I gotta give a shout out to the OBS Discord. Their volunteers are dope. But actually I wrote them and they respond quickly, but I still kind of figured stuff out today on my own, just through trial and error. So I was having problems with this camera freezing, and then I said, okay, maybe it's freezing because I'm trying to record these two instances, and they're trying to record to the same destination folder. So then I separated all the destination folders, and then I did yet another test, and it worked. But yesterday they told me to do portable instances of OBS if I want multiple OBS windows open, which I've done that before, but it was earlier this year, so I forgot that was a sort of workaround to make things
okay. Scray wave.
So I did that today. That's advice they gave me to do yesterday, but I ran out of time yesterday. So, yep, here we are. Fingers crossed everything keeps working. M4, thank you for 38 months. So that's been the day. And I had to exercise today. I'll send you the link, Meows. Oh, that's been my day. My feet hurt from standing in the kitchen for 11 hours. Wait, are you boiling water to make coffee? Do you not have a kettle? No, this is how I make my coffee. I don't use a kettle. A kettle is a tea kettle. Do you mean like a coffee machine? I have a kettle for tea, but I don't do pour overs. I like this, it's stronger. Hello! Notifications are too loud. Let me turn them down. Oh wait, this was way too much water. I did that backwards. So, okay. So I'm gonna go quick with some of this stuff while the that coffee's being made, because I have a short amount of time today. So, this is going to be part of our recipe. I'll do all the intros and stuff later. This is going to be part of our recipe. Black rice, it's also called forbidden rice. Black rice, oh man, it's so good, it's so fragrant, and it stays dense, which I really like. So, and that's what we're going to be using for today's recipe. Here, this will just be for the shot, okay?
Okay.
So,
Dot.
1 cup. One cup black rice. Oh, I'll do that on that camera. Okay, when it's ready. So do 1 cup black rice, 2 cups water. Rinse your rice first. I'm lazy, so I put the rice in the pot that I'm gonna cook the rice in first, and I just rinse it like that. And then when I'm over the sink, I just do that to rinse out the water. I do it like 2-3 times very quickly. So when I say I'm lazy, I mean that, like, instead of getting a colander or a strainer to pour the rice into and rinse it that way and have an extra dish to wash, I just rinse it in the pot I cook it in. Yes. Next of the golds. Alright, let's make sure our second camera can see this. Ooh, it's so far. It cannot. I need to crop that. Okay. So, like I said, 1 cup of the black rice. Frozen. Frozen. Amazing. Okay.
Raiden.
Test, test. Okay, we should be back. We should be back, chat. Okay. Where did we leave off? Where did I freeze? This is the thing I still have to figure out, this freezing thing, but at least I've been able to, like, just unplug and plug back in and it comes back. I'll look for meows. Curse of the Raid. If it works in a oh no, that was old. Yeah. Oh, to whoever Yolo Verdos, when you said if it works, check advanced audio properties. I already did that, but thank you earlier. Did you see me rinse the rice, mods? These pants are still. Yes, Umad, I will. I'm on Discord, mods, for a second. I got my phone open. Dang. Okay, you guys missed a lot. Alright, I'm going to keep Discord open on my phone, mods, just in case. And I'm going to keep checking the phone. So I'll keep this open. But also spam. Okay, so I'll just do a little recap after I fix my belt. It was frozen for a minute. And I'll move this stuff because we don't want this in the full frame. Navnik, thank you for another gifted sub. Nemo, what's up? Thank you for the raid. We got frozen. Stevie, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Nathaniel, thank you for the 23 months. What's up? Okay. Let me move this so it's not in our shot. Heh. So, we'll explain this again. No, I do need that closer by, actually. Because I gotta make sure that we're seeing everything. So, okay, I'll just stay centered. Okay, so it's black rice. They also call it forbidden rice. It's, I'll wait for that. Grizzle, thank you for the 49 months. Appreciate it. Okay. So, black rice, I love it. It's delicious. It's very fragrant, and it stays a little bit more dense than regular, like, white rice. So, I'm using 1 cup of black rice, 2 cups water. I rinse the rice, of course, and I rinse it in the pot that I cook it in. It's just faster. It's one less thing to cook. And why do they call it forbidden rice? Because it was the rice only for ancient Chinese emperors. So it used to be like forbidden and only for certain people. And now we can all have it. And by the way, little side tip, I used to be able to find this rice like at every grocery store. And now, since pandemic has been harder to find, I did find it at Whole Foods. I found 2 different brands. And of course, if you are lucky enough to have Asian markets in your area, you'll definitely find it there, and you'll find bigger quantities like this. Okay, so rinse the rice in the pot you cook it in. 1 cup rice to 2 cups water. I blast that on high until it starts to boil. So don't worry, meows, about like intros and stuff. We'll figure that out in a minute. I just got it off quickly. I have to go very fast today. Nectar of the gods. They're Dickies. My pants are Dickies. Thick steaks are where it's at. You know why? Because then you can get the outside perfectly crusted and the inside stays bloody. Okay. So, now I'll do intros. Let me open up my other camera real quick. And if it freezes, we know why. But we'll be able to fix it. That's the good part. Okay, test, that's working. And I'm gonna try my hardest. It's very difficult. I'm gonna try not to move so much. It's so hard. It's so hard. Because, and I gotta figure out this auto focus setting because it seems, it's very sensitive because this is such a good camera. Am I centered? I'm centered on the vertical one now. All right. So I'm going to do 1 for YouTube and 1 for socials, which is going to be way shorter. Is this Food Network? Does that still exist? I don't know. I was thinking of that the other day too. We're basically twins. I love to hear it. I feel like because I'm in a kitchen with wires and cables everywhere, that this is a microphone cable. Okay. Dickies please sponsor us. Yes. Show us you're real with your Pride Month celebration merch that you like to put out every year. Okay. It looks better not tucked in though. Yeah, it does. It's already almost boiling. Okay, try not to move. It's so hard to not move. Okay. What's up? Welcome back to Secret Sauce. Today we're going to be cooking calamari, which is also squid. So I know most of you are used to seeing calamari cooked one way, and that's fried. And I do love a fried calamari, especially when the seasoning is done right and it's very golden and crispy and crunchy. But we're going to do something completely different today because I feel like a lot of people see squid in the store and they get a little bit intimidated, but this is a very simple, delicious, easy recipe with very few ingredients, and I promise you anybody can do it. So let's get into it. Okay, now I'm going to do for socials. Am I recording it though? Shit. I was not. Good thing I am now. Oh, that's where my hotkey comes in, man. Okay. And that's boiling. So now, want to reduce this, by the way, reduce the rice all the way to a simmer, okay? A very low simmer. And I'm just going to crack that for a second because that boiled really quickly. And timer. Okay. Recording. Don't move too much. Okay. I'm going to show you how to make squid with black rice. This is a tomato-based recipe, and it's delicious. Okay, that's already too long, I know. It's so hard to figure out what you need for social media video, because you have to cut it so quickly. What else could I say? Okay. Today we're going to make calamari, but not fried. We're going to saute it in garlic and tomatoes and serve it with black rice. It's delicious. Okay, one more. I posted a story of my black rice and squid recipe, so now I'm going to show you how to make it. That was good. I'll say calamari. Faster, faster. Okay. I posted a story of my black rice and squid recipe, and you guys wanted to see how I made that, so let's get into it. Done. Okay. So, that's what we're doing. We're going to be making black rice with squid. It's freaking delicious. Summon your inner Valley Girl. And now look at this. I got a hotkey. I just press this hotkey. F2, it stops recording that. I want like I'm going to get some little macro buttons and just like Velcro them here. Let me just double check that that stopped. It did not. So, why? Hotkeys, why did you not work? Oh, I put it on 3 now. I changed it. That's why. That's why. All good. Cool. So, now that that's going, I would really like to have our second camera for the next part. So, I'm going to try and hope that this doesn't freeze again. If it does, I'm going to have Discord right here while I do this. Okay. Thanks. Not needed. Meows. Okay, so we got our other cam here. And I just stepped in water in my socks. I hate it. Somebody save me. Ugh, gross. Ugh, I hate wet socks. It's the most disgusting thing ever. Okay, so this is here. And then we're gonna figure this one out. This was a mystery though. This camera stopped working on stream last night. It wouldn't read or it wouldn't recognize the USB. And I have no idea why. And it just suddenly worked today. Okay, that's working. And now, oh, it looks, I like it better with the daylight, man. The daylight does give it a nice, it removes some of that, those warmer, orangey, saturated colors that this camera puts off. Run, yes. Please don't freeze on me. And shotgun, test, not open. Default, ZV1, no, yes. Test, okay, that's working. So if you've wondered why my streams have been so short this week, this is why, because this has been my hell. It's real coffee, yes. Actually, you should if you ever need help, you should ask the Chicken King, Nick. Dude, Nick's dope. He always responds super fast when I have questions. You know why everything works great for him though? Because their whole house is wired for like 24/7, 365 streaming. Mine is not. But he's always been super kind and answers my questions no matter how dumb they are whenever I have them. So yeah, I was like, hey, do you have a cart for all your stuff? Like, no, the computer is just there. It stays there. But anyways, yeah, he always answers. That's, I'm always grateful for creators that don't gatekeep or, actually respond and don't just ignore. Knowledge is wealth, you know what I mean? How did I have this yesterday? I zoomed. Oh, that's too much. I think a lot of my older problems, though, in the kitchen were based on the fact that I was running off a laptop and I needed too many devices. So running off the laptop, even not streaming from it, because I would do a dual PC setup and send it to my main PC. So only using it for the devices and OBS, it would still trip out. I feel like that's good. I wonder if we should get more of the stove. No, I like it straight on more. Yes. Yep, that's good. But I want to make sure that we're not seeing too much of that in our main camera. Yeah, we see it. So, nope, it's not good. Because I want it out. Boom. Try not to move the position too much. Do you still see a cable? No. That's something. That's our microphone. Okay. That's going. And now we see this. So. That's good enough. And then I just need one extra light. Dude, it's the daylight washing me out, man. Oh well, still better than... It's actually not doing anything today. This did something last night, but it's not doing anything now. Alright, so let's keep going, man. I'm short on time. Too small. Okay. So, first things first. Freaking garlic, right? Am I right? Gonna go back to this. And F3. Woohoo! Ugh! Well, that's broken. Two? No. One? No. Three? Yes. Dude, I have four camera sources open. Spacer, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it. Alright, were we recording now? Start recording. We're not. Let me see if it works now. Okay. Working. Okay. Garlic. Oh. Ooh, that's lagging. It does not like this. Okay. Garlic. I hope it doesn't come out lagging like this in my final video. So I have like a pound of squid. I'm gonna use like 1, 2, 3, 4. Use like, I don't know, 6 cloves of garlic. Three, 4, 5, 6. It's got a polluted air warning. It is hot out. $2.35, dang. This is my good garlic. Dude, I love how much you guys love to backseat. Smash it with a knife. Look, I have thumbs that have been doing this since I was given this task by my dad since I was a kid. I use my thumbs or I use the palm of my hand. Okay? These are a little bit oddly shaped, so thumbs are easier. Done. I'm already done. This is the easier way for me. Then you get the skin of the garlic sticking to your knife. You gotta wash the knife off before you keep doing shit. No thank you. I'm good.
Okay. X1 tie 20 lean, X1 tie 20 lean.
Pan.
Okay. Shout out to me for being awesome. I couldn't have done it without me.
Now that I'm going to be cooking the squid, I'm moving the rice over simply because this is my better burner. Don't know why. So we're going to use some extra virgin olive oil, coat the bottom of the pan. Swirl it around. Let that heat up. Then with these, what did I say, 6? So, and give me a larger one. So with most of the garlic, I just sort of break it with my fingers so it smashes. And yes, you can do this with a knife if you want. This one is not, so I stab it with my fingernail. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. And this one. Then with the other 2 cloves, I will use a garlic press. So aroma pressed into the dish. This will give it a nice Enzo, thank you for the prime. Dusty Poot, thank you for the 15 months. Couldn't have done it without me. Anuvi, thank you for the 3 months. It's Mike C, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Hello! Alright. Is this still bubbling? Yes, now I'll reclose that. Okay, that's ready. Put that garlic in. Turn it down just a little bit. Delicious. I love garlic. A little salt. And I'm going to use this. Turning that down because it's already super hot. Move that so no oil gets in it. And now this is going to move, isn't it? And, think I forgot to hit stop on the vertical. Let me see. I did. So we'll stop that one for a second. I don't need this. I need you, and I need one. You. Okay. Oh, it's so overexposed. Let me take the exposure down on this. I think it's because we have so much daylight. Filters, effects, color correction. Yep, brightness. Bring down the brightness. Bring up the saturation. It's not amazing, Meows. It's because it's a webcam, but it's not amazing. Okay. So while this is sauteing and not burning, you're gonna add a little tomato paste. And you're gonna brown the tomato paste with your garlic. What did I do last time? What did I do? Yes. Okay. Oh. Where did I put it? Oh. Okay. So this is going. The garlic is nice and getting nice and golden. Then I'm going to take some diced tomatoes. No extra stuff. Don't get the tomatoes that have crap added to them, like seasonings. Those always taste funny. Okay? So then we add this. This is a little more than your standard can because it's that leftover one. So I'm going to kind of eyeball it first. Turn that heat up. Prep some water. Actually, for this, I don't care. Maybe warm. Okay. We added those tomatoes, so add some salt.
Okay.
And there she goes. Turn the heat back down. Rinse your squid. Oh, I gotta send a message. Okay. I don't think you can see this, so. This is still going. Just give it a stir. If you just look at the top, like you can let this slowly. You want to like let that slowly still meld all of the flavors and the sauce. That's what you're doing. You're creating a sauce. You're not just like throwing a bunch of crap in and letting it sit at the top. That's what a lot of people do with like canned or homemade pasta sauces, which you can actually make those a lot better than people usually serve them. Low temperature, let it simmer. If you see it getting a little bit dry at the top, just stir it. And that can even stand to go up a tiny bit more. I'm going to add like a dash of water. And now we have our squid. So rinse your squid off. I got about a pound, and I always ask for a little bit more tentacles than tubes because that's how they label them here. Squid, calamari, you can use the words interchangeably. Seattle Green, thank you for the 7 months. Cristobal, thank you for the gifted sub. DL, thank you for the gifted sub. Van Boost, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it, you guys. So now what I'm going to do is take out the tubes because we're going to cut these. Always rinse your calamari or always rinse your squid. There's sometimes little spiny pieces left over. You want to rinse those out, especially on the inside. Like this one, this was sitting at the bottom. I got to rinse this piece again.
Just had an idea. You should try a cooking stream with Asmongold. You two together would be absolute gold.
Cheesecloth for what? What happened here? There's gotta be something in that strainer, man. I think there was something residual that I didn't see. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna re-rinse these. This is weird. Taking too long. Okay. And you see, let's see if you can see that. I'll put that here. There's like a little spine. So sometimes calamari will have little spines left over. You want to make sure you get those out. 3, 2, no. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So while I'm cutting these, I'm gonna grab lost one. Dude, what happened on these? Okay, while we're slicing these up, that sauce has started to get a deeper red. See some orange even. Throw in the tentacles. Turn that down a little. Van Boost, thank you for the 3. Appreciate it, man. With Asmon, we can have an eyebrow competition to see who can be the fiercest in the kitchen. That still has some liquid, so I'm setting that. Okay, so now all you do is you take these little tubes and you slice them into rings, evenly sized, all right? So like I said, sometimes you see little spiny pieces left over. That's okay. You cut them out. And sometimes you might see squid that is has like a little jelly substance inside of the tubes. It's completely normal. You can rinse that out. Don't get freaked out. outscored it. Alright. Paulette, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Okay, and now you add that to the mix. Turn your heat back up a little bit. Now we've added a pound. Now you really got to add some more salt. Oh, let me pause that. Hope I don't freeze. Okay. Absolutely no butter in this recipe. Get out of here. I'm going to put that all the way up. Oh, this is looking good. I can see that I want a little bit more tomato. It's not gonna, you don't need to submerge it in tomato, alright? Just evenly coat it. And we just all we're looking for right here is that your calamari starts to turn color. The tentacles are already purple. The tubes are white, so you want to start to shrink up just a little bit, absorb some of that juice, some of that sauce, and then the tentacles will also start to change color as well. It's looking good. It sounds hot. It sounds good. Let me see what this message says. Then that's going. It's looking delicious. Cooking up. Now we're going to add some cheap white wine, okay? Don't use the fancy stuff. What I will say, this is just a personal preference. I usually don't buy Chardonnays in general. It's just not something that I'm super into. I like to use like a Sauvignon or a Pinot for cooking, especially because they don't overpower the flavor of your dish. It keeps it more neutral. So add some cooking wine.
Okay.
I say cooking
Squid
wine,
rings,
but this
yum.
is just one of those cheap, monstrous bottles that I keep on my counter for cooking. You don't need a lot either. You're not gonna like taste the alcohol in overpowering the dishes. Same rule for fresh. No smell equals fresh. Squid and octopus. No, I would say you're gonna smell the squid for sure, and you're also gonna smell when it starts to turn. Yeah, you're gonna smell this. I think when it comes to fish though, every fish is really different. Some fish are just naturally more pungent than others. Just gonna let that go for a couple minutes. Lastborn Beta, thank you for the 4 months. Chris, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you, Archangel. Appreciate it. Get out of here, Quad. Sherry, I would not use sherry cooking wine. I wouldn't. I feel like you should only use sherry when a recipe truly calls for it. I think it's, for me at least, personally speaking, I think it's a very specific flavor. Oh, another thing you can do, I'm just a fan of doing this in general. I like to add like some fresh cherry tomatoes in the mix. And especially if maybe you have some in the fridge that are like getting a little dried out. They're not super fresh to eat raw anymore. This is like a great way to put them into a dish and not waste them. I'm not doing that only because I don't have the time. And I'm going to message Meows for audio. It's like trying to stop diarrhea at the top of water slide. Not food. I'm food related. What the hell? What? Thank you, Meows. Okay, let me see. Okay. This is going good. We got 25 seconds. This is looking good. I'm going to take this off of the heat, turn the heat off of that rice. And I got to turn this down just for a second because while it's going, I'm going to do some intros. Oh wait, we did the intro. We did the intro. Oh, we're good. Turn that back up. Then, you know what? I'm going to wash this real quick because we don't want nasty, squid juice marinating. could hear the pan change. So after you've been cooking that squid for a little bit, it's marinating in that tomato sauce that you created. Smelling delicious. That wine has started to reduce. It's not super pungent anymore. Then you're gonna add a little bit of water, because the squid does take a while to cook. Putting water back in. Oh no, because I'm sure you cook all the time. Oh my god. So, for the noobs in chat, why do we add water? We add water because otherwise the tomato sauce is going to reduce too much, and it's going to go, and it's going to get clumpy, bumpy, and just not look good, and it's not going to taste good. So the water is going to help keep it simmering and keep that a nice sauce and not a clump of paste. Okay, that's going. Oh, I need water. Dirty Bastard FX, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'm overthinking. I have my mind going, so I'm stirring that way too much. My mind is going at 100 miles an hour. Alright, we're just gonna let that simmer, man. Let's see what's going on here. Everything is working. Nothing froze yet. Beautiful. We don't need this yet. And that's going. I'm sorry, Meows. I'm gonna have to get another camera for this because it's so overexposed on the stove camera. Edit. Now that we have some time, I'm gonna go to my filters and try to mess with it a little bit more. Brightness down. Here we go. It's still not amazing, but I feel like it was gonna look like this for you anyways. So at least we have a secondary file of it though. Looking good. We're looking good. What's your channel all about? I play games. Do reacts like everybody else. I play a lot of single player games. I like difficult games that are challenging because I like to suffer. And I like to cook. I've done a bunch of IRL, but I'm not going to be doing so much of that these days. Oh, this? You want to pull the string or belt? Or oh, my belt's sticking out. Thank you. Why don't you... Somebody's observant. I had you on a PC and iPad and got a different out in each. That's because you allow cookies and you allow them to customize ads to your preferences. Favorite hot sauce to cook with? Oh, I don't have a favorite hot sauce to cook with. It really depends on the dish. I'm looking around because I feel like I need to do something. We almost can't hear you. That's a you problem. My editor says it's fine, so I trust her. You should fire your butler.
Hello,
for not
Sasha.
telling you about
Another delicious squid recipe. Fry grated carrots and onion rings in butter. Add chopped garlic and boiled squid
the
cut
worst
into
accident
rings.
you had in the kitchen.
Try it. Delicious.
When I was a kid, I backed into a barbecue, so I was outside, not technically the kitchen. I got, I think, second or third degree burns. I was like 4 years old. They had stopped cooking like hours before that, but it was still hot, right? The coals were still in there, and I was playing with my cousin, and like, I was backing up, and I burned I was little, right? So like, it was a Weber, so the top, I backed into the top of the Weber. That was probably the worst. Then a few years back, it was like 2018, 2019, New Year's Eve. I didn't want to do anything, but I wanted to do something, if that made sense. Like, everybody wanted to go out and party and do stuff, and I was just like, I don't really want to leave the house, and I'd rather just eat really good and drink. So I got a bunch of stuff to cook and invited a couple friends over. And we were taking stuff out of the oven, and I burned my hand as I was taking it out. I still have a scar from it. It's not... I thought the scar was going to be much worse. You could hardly see it. I would really have to point it out. Adna, thank you for the 1337. Fry grated carrots and onion in butter, chopped garlic, and boiled squid cut into rings. Butter, carrots, onion, and butter. You know what? That sounds pretty good. I would try that. You know what, though? I have to say, I'm not a big fan of butter in my dishes. I mean, I love it. I freaking love it. Butter is delicious. I get it. But I prefer butter in, like, baked goods, in pastries, flaky, delicious. You know, when I do my whole chicken, I slide a little butter so the skin gets delicious and crispy. But not always. I didn't do it last time. I don't know. I'm not big on butter. Like, I think, I like olive oil more. I like sesame oil more. I like ghee. But, again, it depends what I'm making. Margarine, no way. Margarine is like 2 steps away from plastic. They fooled us they fooled our parents with the margarine. So yeah. Like, I made myself a steak. It was actually a bison steak. The quality of the meat was really good, actually. Earlier this week or last week, I forget. Anyways, I did it on the stove. And I don't know, man. I think I'm just so into grilled foods that like having a stovetop steak just doesn't cut it for me the same way a grilled steak does. Like I don't need the butter on I really don't need the butter on my steak, but I get it.
Okay.
Cat sitting very comfortably around a campfire with its friends.
So I can tell that this is still gonna need a little more time for the squid, just eyeballing it, seeing the texture. So just, if your sauce is starting to get really, is evaporating a lot, then you just add a little bit more, tiny bit more water. Don't dump a whole lot in. When did you properly get into food? Since I came out the womb and I suckled on my mama's titty. Nah, food is, look, food is a spiritual experience for me. I love food. All of my best memories are food related. I think food, eating, it's a communal act. I think it brings people together. We didn't have a lot growing up, so like holidays and birthdays were always exciting because we got to have special things. And then when I would go to my dad's on the weekend, he would always make me a steak. And then when I was like a teenager, my mom started cooking a little bit more healthy and
Okay.
started making a little bit better money. So between those two things, she started trying new things. And yeah, we were always cooking in our house. And then I think basically just like becoming an adult and then cooking the things that like my family cooked and trying those recipes out and then figuring out like, oh, I want to make this but not make it with a can. Oh, I want to do this but like really make it from scratch. That's just fun to me. And then when you start to figure out how easy it is to do certain things, and how much more fresh they are and how much the flavor changes when you do it yourself from scratch, it changes the game, man. And I just like it. It's fun. I enjoy it. I like making people happy with my food. Food makes me happy. So always then, yeah, always. Good food is a serious hit of dopamine, absolutely. Old Man Poncho, thank you for the 16 months. Elliot, thank you for the 15 months. If it takes longer than 5 minutes to cook, you can't do it. I think that's a poor excuse because food is something that I don't think, if you can afford it, food is something that should not be sacrificed because it's good for you. What you put into your body really matters. You hate cleaning? This would be an easy meal. You have a cutting board, a knife, one pan, one pot for the rice. This is a really easy one. But look, I've met friends who are like, oh, I like your food. I'm so not into cooking. I get, for some people, it's just not a thing. Like, it's just fuel. But even if it's just fuel, you should still eat quality things just for your own well-being, as long as you can afford to do that. Thank you, Auntie. Do you ever cook with lard? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Look, we were lied to, okay? They gave us margarine, which is basically plastic. Yes, I'd absolutely cook with lard. Or animal fat. If you like, if you ever slow cook meats, you use that leftover fat, conserve that. I've made duck, and I absolutely keep that duck fat. Man, duck fat is the best. What I'm looking for is like a paste, not a stickiness, and there is a big difference. Oh yeah, the flavor is there. Oh yeah. Feels like ASMR. What happened to my mate? Well, my friend, today is Friday, and I've had a week sort of from hell, and I needed a second coffee. Would you say it's better to spend $100 on a mediocre knife set or $100 on one good knife? Look, when I was 18, I would have said, give me the set. Now that have much more experience and I'm seasoned, one knife. All you need is one knife. Yeah, one knife, absolutely. Did you? Oh, and we have proof. We have proof in the secret sauce I did where I was trying to fillet a fish and my knife was like using a wooden mallet on that fish. It was awful. And then when I got these new knives, I couldn't believe it. I said, how did I live without these knives for so long? For so many years. I couldn't believe it. That fish died twice. Oh my God, that was awful. Show us your knives. Okay. Well, the one I just used. So, I think this is the first one. I think Sad sent me this. This is the global. This is it says V2 18. Okay?
Please recommend your go-to knife.
Then, I don't know if it was cod liver or somebody else. I forget who. Sorry. Actually, I don't think it was cod liver. Cod liver sent me the mate glass. Ouch. Somebody that was like kind of a lurker, I think. sent this one. This is a Shun. Kai Shun, it says. And they sent this one, and I remember the note because they said, you better not put this in the dishwasher, and it made me laugh, and I would never put knives in the dishwasher. So, this one is much heavier. The globals are really light. So depending on what I'm doing, sometimes I like the weight of this one a little bit more versus that one. It really just depends what I'm doing. But I reach for the global more often. And then this. Oh, that's my other bread knife. This is a set that set also sent of all global, and this is great. Absolutely great. So you got, I love a smaller version of the chef knife, which I really like. A paring knife. I love this thing. I don't know what you technically call this, but I really like this one. I really like this for scoring things. A bread knife, knife sharpener, and then I feel like there's something missing that needs to be washed. No cheese knife. I do have cheese knives though. Please recommend your go-to knife. Thank you for the 3 gift subscription. I would recommend that global. I really like it. But that other one is also really, really great. And I would say a good chef's knife will take you a long way. Susu does like knives. Yes, she does. Did you just throw out your old set of knives? I actually didn't. They're still right here. Because I'm that guy. I never use them, but I can't get rid of them. I don't know why. I do use the block for that other knife, though, because I don't have room for it. I can't bring myself to get rid of them, but I never use them. I use the block for, I do not have a fillet knife, no. I use the block for that secondary knife, the Shun, and then this other paring knife. I did get this one before I got the global. This is Wusthof. This is a classic paring knife, and I really wanted this. So I actually got this before I got any of those globals. I bought this in the Alps, I think. I was like, next time I go, I'm going to buy this. I bought this Wusthof, and I bought... Oh, check this out. I bought these. I think I showed you guys these. These are like for cutting poultry and bones. I'm not going to open it. Yeah, I'll open it for you guys. This is really cool. I love it. So this helps you, like, let's say you want to cut up even a raw. This is Lorenzi. And then this is just fucking cool and fancy. This is like, you know, at restaurants when they scoop up the crumbs and mess from your table. I was like, I want one of those finger. They call it a finger. This is also Lorenzi, and it has this little wood detailing on it. And then I busted that out in front of my friends. They started cracking up. Said, I always wanted one of these. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. You have the same paring knife? Love it. Gift sub. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. interrogation tools. Oh yes. Now we're getting somewhere. What's up? Dimitri, we've been playing Diablo and cooking. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Just want one. What are some strategies you counteract to adding too much salt? Step 1. Never throw or pour salt out of a bottle or grinder directly over your dish, or any herb or spice for that matter. End of tutorial. Nah, I'm just kidding. Well, I don't really oversalt things these days. I haven't had that problem in a long time. I will say, sometimes I buy a new salt brand that's like slightly different, and I find that like one is actually less salty, so I actually need more. Yeah, I don't have that problem too much. They say you can like throw a potato in a dish and it absorbs some of the salt, but like if that happened to this, it would suck because then you're adding like unnecessary starch to it. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Yes. All right, here we go. This is where it's at right here. Rice has been ready. Oh, the rice is perfect. Oh, I should do this here, huh? Record. Let's see if it's working. That's working. Are you working? Uh-huh, it's working.
Okay.
Hello Sasha, what secret are you teaching today on the amazing
Once you know
secret
your spit
sauce?
is almost done, then you add your black rice. Add a little black rice to your plate. I'm not going to add a whole lot because I'm actually not eating all this right now. I'm not hungry yet. So this is more for the presentation for you guys. And this is looking delicious. I'm just gonna do a one shot here, and then I'm gonna turn on fourth camera, start recording. Yes. So there's this, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. This is our wide shot. Hope that works. I can't see it yet. Triggy, thank you for the 39 months. Last born beta, thank you for the gifted sub. Okay, so we can do this. Maybe. This other one is not glitching, so I'm actually going to look at that one. That's recording. 1, 2, 3, vertical, 3, 4. Fourth one. So I'll focus more on this one. Okay. So, oh, they're both glitching. Okay, so I'm just going to fake this. Adding some black rice. Adding black rice. Okay. Then done. And for this, I don't want a slotted spoon.
Dinner.
Because
What is black rice and how does it get the color?
Yes. Alright. Now, you could serve this like side by side. Last time I made this, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to mix it up. So I mixed it up and I liked it. I liked it like that. It looked cute. It looked beautiful because of all the red sauce in the, on against the black rice. Okay. Get a fork. Ooh, yeah, right there. I feel like when I move, the camera glitches. If I stay still, it's completely fine. Any movement makes it glitch. It's so weird. I want a little more sauce in this. Not too much. It doesn't need to be drenching, you know? Then, I use like this pasta bowl plate thingy because I think it looked nice for the way I made this. Just kind of like even it out for the if you're worried about presentation.
Okay.
Close up of food,
Give
please.
me a tentacle, put it on top because it's gonna look better. Got a spine. I missed one.
Okay.
Get it up. And final touch. Oh no. I'm probably gonna. Cramp! Okay, I didn't get a cramp. Whew. Overstretched. I hope it's not hernia. Little sesame seeds. Because it just looks beautiful. would put some, I think this would be good with some like green onion just on top. Could be good with parsley too, but I don't have it. I do have parsley. We don't need this anymore, do we? No. So goodbye, you. There we go. So I'm gonna do this just for the picture for the garnish. Let's close that. Hold up. We don't need you. Stop recording. Ale, thank you for the 22 months. Uncle Crappy, thank you for the year. Gift sub, thank you for the 5. I don't know. That's a good question. Where does the black rice get its color? It's just the color. It's how it is, I guess. I actually don't know. Okay. So this is just for the color, but it is really good if you chop up some parsley, sprinkle it around, and really add it for the flavor. I think green onion would work really well with this as well. Do that. And then drizzle lightly. Just for a little glisten and extra little flavor. And now we get our photo. Gotta love those overhead shadows. There. Boom. Just in case something goes wrong. One. Two. And the best part, eating it. The best part. You ready? I don't think you're ready. Give me this part. Oh, listen to that. Mm-hmm. Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh. Mmm. This is how you do it. If you want to try calamari cooked another way that's not just fried, this is it right here. This is freaking it. Squid Games indeed. Worst part is cleaning up. I feel like the review is a little biased. Shh. I love kimchi, yes. Boom. This is so weird. I'm not used to not eating. I'm really not hungry yet. I can't eat right now. It's really good, and I'm gonna eat it. But this is so... This is not right. It's not natural, man. Okay, we can turn the stove camera off. It's really like a studio situation. All right. Well, you guys, this is a weird secret sauce. This is really weird. But it's before midnight. Can you believe it? Well, I'm going to do my outro. Oh, quad, nope. By the way, I actually woke up early today. I was like, I have so much stuff I have to do. I actually sacrificed the sleep today. And I still had insomnia, but not as bad, because yesterday killed me, dude. Yesterday killed me. I was on my feet in this kitchen for 11 hours. It was awful. Okay, anyways, I'm going to do the outro for YouTube. So, don't move, right? Don't move. Oh, nail split. Caught my hair. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, how do you like to cook calamari? Is there something... No, I was going to say something else. I'm not going to say that. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below how you like to cook calamari. And have you ever had it this way? I'm genuinely curious. Still, because the camera goes out of focus. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever had calamari cooked this way? I'm curious. See you in the next one. Okay, don't laugh. Third time's a charm. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever had calamari cooked this way? Done. That was it. Alright, you guys, it's been real, and once again, I'm sorry. The cut has healed. I'm sorry this has been a really short stream, but this has been my week from hell when it comes to technology. I really do hope you guys like this. Again, this is a super, super simple recipe. One pan, one pot for your rice or your rice cooker, one cutting board and one knife. That's all you need. Super simple. I know squid calamari can be intimidating. Try it out, man. Also, oh, I want that one for YouTube. Last one. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever made calamari like this, or have you ever eaten it like this? Also, if you try this recipe out, please tag me on Instagram or on socials. I would love to see you recreate this dish. That's the one. That's the one. Okay. Yeah, so it went out of focus. Fuck. Too much moving. Okay. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever made calamari like this or eaten it like this? And if you do try to make this dish yourself, tag me on Instagram or on socials. I would love to see you recreate this dish. Okay, that was too many pauses. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had calamari cooked like this or if you've eaten it like this. And if you try making this dish, tag me on Instagram or on socials. I would love to see you try it out. Man, I moved so much. Okay, I hope that was good enough. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. Again, this was an insane week of tech troubleshooting. I'm still having a little bit of problems. The camera did freeze once. So hopefully that they get back to me about that and we can figure that out. I give up. I gotta look into the autofocus issue. And I gotta figure out this webcam because that was looking trash compared to this beautiful camera right here. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. right back here on Twitch. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you're on my Discord for announcements and all that good stuff. And I will see you tomorrow. It's going to go to my studio screen, so you won't see me, but you'll see that. Oh, no, I can go from ending here. Never mind. I lied.